How to Become a Millionaire, written and published by Naquib Larry. Your path to success starts here. Introduction. Have you ever wondered how your life could change? What if everything you've always dreamed of could actually become your reality? This book will give you the vision that has the power to transform your life. Millionaire's Vision won't just teach you about financial success. It will show you the path that leads to turning your dreams into reality. In this book, you'll learn the secrets the world's most successful people used to turn their visions into reality. You'll discover how a powerful mindset, bold decisions, and relentless effort can change your destiny. This book is a complete guide that will prepare you to reach your biggest dreams. Each chapter will empower you, expand your thinking, and give you the tools needed to not only make your dreams come true, but succeed in every area of your life. If you're ready to design your own future, if you're excited to turn your vision into reality, this book will be a pivotal moment in your life. So are you ready? Are you ready to transform your life and take control of your future? This book is your starting point, and it will walk with you every step of the way. Let's take that next step together and start making your dreams a reality. Chapter 1. The Spark of Vision. Every great journey begins with a small thought. But that thought isn't ordinary, it's a vision. A vision is the light that shines in the darkest moments. It's the whisper that tells you to keep going when everything else says stop. It's the fire inside that refuses to go out, no matter how strong the storm. Every millionaire, every leader, every person who changed the game, they all started with one thing: a spark, a tiny flame of belief, of purpose, of something bigger. That spark lives inside you too. It might be silent right now, buried under doubt or fear, but it's still there, waiting to be awakened. A vision is not just a dream. Dreams come and go. A vision is what keeps you up at night. It pulls you forward. It doesn't ask if you're ready. It demands that you rise. You don't need to have money, support, or even experience to have a vision. All you need is a burning desire that refuses to settle. When the path isn't clear, vision becomes your map. When strength fades, vision becomes your fuel. It pushes you past limits you once believed were unbreakable. That's what turns ordinary people into extraordinary stories. You were born with something special, a reason, a calling. Maybe you've been ignoring it. Maybe you've been afraid of it. But it's still there. And once you open your eyes to it, you can't go back. From this day forward, ask yourself, why am I really here? What am I meant to create, change, or lead? These questions don't always come with quick answers, but they open a door to the life you were meant to live, not the one you've been settling for. People often chase success, but few chase significance. A big bank account without a big purpose will never feel fulfilling. That's why vision matters. Your vision must be clear, bold, and emotionally connected to who you are and what you value. Write it down. Speak it out loud. See it in your mind every morning. Let it drive your decisions, shape your habits, and define your direction. Because the world makes way for the person who knows exactly where they're going. You don't need to wait for permission. You don't need to wait for perfect conditions. The spark is already within you, and it only takes one decision to turn it into a flame. Everything you want, everything you're meant to become, starts here. With the spark of vision, let it ignite. Let it grow. And never, ever let it go. Chapter 2. Dare to Dream. The greatest loss in life comes from thinking too small. People don't fail because they lack ability. They fail because they think they are too small and their dreams are too small. When you think small, you get small results. But when you expand the limits of your thinking, your life, your destiny, and your entire path begin to change. I want you to remember this. Think big, dream big, and eliminate fear from your mind. Because dreaming small is an injustice to yourself. The potential and ability that lies within you is only tapped by a tiny fraction of people. And the biggest reason for that is because they've never allowed themselves to dream big enough. The most successful people in the world are those who gave themselves the freedom to dream and then relentlessly pursued those dreams. Your success begins with your thinking, and if you think small, you'll get small results. But if you think big, you'll achieve the greatest successes the world has to offer. It's important to understand that success doesn't just come from making money. Success comes when you are alive with purpose, and that purpose is bigger than your dreams. If your goal is not big enough to scare you, then it's not really a goal, it's just a target. To become a millionaire, you need more than money. You need to think big, live big, and take on big responsibilities. People will tell you, be realistic, lower your expectations, or that's not for you. But being realistic doesn't mean you have to give up on your dreams. It means you must work relentlessly to turn those dreams into reality. Steve Jobs once said, "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." You can be one of those crazy people. You just need to take that first step toward your dreams. Every morning, when you wake up, bring your dreams to mind and start planning how to turn those dreams into reality. Clear the mental clutter and focus on the images of your dreams. Picture what it will take to achieve them, and then make it your mission to get closer each day. The closer you get to your dreams, the more you'll realize that your life is heading in an entirely new direction. The journey to turning dreams into reality isn't always easy, but when you commit to it, you'll find that you can achieve whatever you desire. Remember, you were not born to live a small life. You were born for something bigger, for a vision that can change the world. Make your dreams so big that you are not afraid to chase them. The more fiercely you pursue your dreams, the more success you'll find in life. Chapter 3. The Power of Self-Belief. The most powerful force in the world is self-belief. It is the one thing that can take you from ordinary to extraordinary, from being stuck to breaking free. Self-belief is the foundation of all success. Without it, even the greatest opportunities may seem out of reach. With it, you can achieve the unimaginable. Self-belief is not about arrogance. It is about deep, unwavering confidence in your abilities and your potential. It's about knowing that, regardless of your current situation, you are capable of achieving greatness. It doesn't matter where you come from, what your circumstances are, or what people think of you. What matters is what you believe about yourself. There is no one in this world who has achieved success without first believing in themselves. Think of all the great leaders, innovators, and game changers in history. They all had moments of doubt, moments where others didn't believe in them. But they chose to believe in themselves. They took risks. They pushed boundaries. And most importantly, they never stopped believing. The first step to creating the life you want is to believe that it is possible for you. If you don't believe that success is within your reach, then you will never take the necessary actions to achieve it. It all starts with your mindset. The way you view yourself, your potential, and your future will dictate the actions you take and the results you achieve. Belief in yourself is not something that happens overnight. It is a muscle that you must work on every single day. It starts with small victories. Every time you accomplish something, no matter how small, acknowledge it and use it to fuel your belief in your abilities. This is how you build confidence, by proving to yourself that you are capable. When self-doubt creeps in, and it will, remind yourself of your past achievements, your strengths, and the times you've overcome challenges. You have made it through every difficult moment in your life so far, and that's a testament to your strength and resilience. You are capable of handling whatever comes your way. The power of self-belief is that it doesn't just help you achieve your goals, it also helps you overcome obstacles along the way. When you believe in yourself, setbacks are seen as lessons, failures are viewed as stepping stones, and challenges are just opportunities for growth. The road to success is rarely smooth, but with a strong belief in yourself, you'll find the strength to keep going, even when the path is tough. One of the greatest gifts you can give yourself is the ability to trust in your own abilities. If you believe in yourself, others will believe in you too. Your confidence will radiate, attracting the right opportunities, people, and resources into your life. When you have self-belief, you become unstoppable. There is nothing that can stand in your way. So today, make the decision to believe in yourself. Trust that you have everything inside you to create the life you desire. Your dreams are achievable. Your goals are within reach. All it takes is the power of self-belief. Chapter 4. Millionaire Mindset Shift. Life only changes when your mindset changes. Every millionaire, every visionary first upgraded their way of thinking. Because the real game is played inside your head. If your mindset is average, your life will stay average. But the day you free your mind from the limits the world has put on you, that's the day you'll realize you can achieve anything. A millionaire mindset isn't built from money. It's built from self-belief, vision, and relentless discipline. As long as you live with a victim mentality, I don't have the resources, no one supports me, luck is never on my side, nothing will change. A millionaire mindset means taking full responsibility, finding solutions in every situation, and never allowing your circumstances to be bigger than your dreams. Whatever you have, however little, use it. Start. Move forward. Because the real difference lies in mindset. Resources always follow the right mindset. Think about it. Why do the most successful people in the world never stop learning? Because their mindset says, I can get better every day. They don't live in their comfort zone. They're not afraid of failure. They turn every setback into a lesson and every lesson into fuel. Their focus isn't on excuses, it's on execution. That's the millionaire mindset. And you can build it too. You have to make a decision that from today, you will not think small. Your goals will be big, your vision will be sharp, and your discipline will be unbreakable. Make a commitment to yourself. Every thought, every action, every decision from now on will align with your future millionaire self. Fill your mind daily with thoughts that uplift you. Stay away from negativity. Protect your time, your energy, your environment. These small daily habits will rewire your entire system. When you start living with a millionaire mindset, your confidence changes. Your energy changes. You no longer waste time on distractions. You stay focused. Your goals aren't shallow. They're meaningful. You don't just chase money, you create impact. And most importantly, you take the driver's seat of your life. You're no longer driven by fear or excuses. You are in control. Change your mindset, and your life will follow. This isn't a one-time shift. It's a daily practice. Every morning, wake up and tell yourself, I was born to think big, act bold, and live fully. When this belief goes deep into your soul, that's when you become truly unstoppable. Chapter 5. Purpose over paycheck. In a world where everyone is running after a paycheck, the rare ones who chase purpose stand out. There's nothing wrong with making money. In fact, money is powerful. But money without meaning is empty. True millionaires don't just earn, they create impact. They wake up every morning with a mission that's bigger than themselves. They aren't just chasing numbers in a bank account. They're building something that will outlive them. Purpose gives you energy that coffee never can. It gives you clarity when you feel lost. When things get hard, and they will, it's not the paycheck that keeps you going. It's the purpose behind what you do. The people who only work for money quit when it gets tough. But the ones who are driven by mission, by meaning, by legacy, they keep going because their why is strong. You have to ask yourself, why am I really doing this? Is it just for survival? Or am I building something meaningful? Are you working just for weekends? Or are you building a life that doesn't need escaping from? Purpose doesn't mean you have to be a saint or save the world. It simply means your work should light you up from the inside. It should feel like you're doing what you were born to do. When your work is driven by purpose, your results multiply. You become magnetic. People feel your energy. Opportunities come to you because the universe responds to someone who knows where they're going. Money flows easier when your intention is clear and your heart is in the right place. Ironically, when you stop chasing money and start chasing purpose, you usually end up making more money. Because now your work has soul. Purpose also keeps your ego in check. When your mission is bigger than your pride, you're willing to start small, face rejection, and keep learning. You don't need external validation because you're internally aligned. That's a powerful place to operate from. And that's what separates true millionaires from those who only look rich on the outside. So today, decide what kind of success you want. Fast money that fades, or a meaningful mission that lasts. Don't sell your soul for a salary. Build something that fulfills you. Find what breaks your heart, and then fix it with your work. Make your business, your craft, your life about something bigger than yourself. Purpose is not found, it is built. Bit by bit, day by day, through decisions that align with your values. You're not here just to pay bills and die. You're here to leave a mark. So don't just work for the paycheck. Work for the legacy. Because once you align with purpose, success will never leave your side. Chapter 6. Mastering Daily Discipline. If you want to change your life, don't start with your goals. Start with your habits. Discipline is the bridge between your vision and your reality. It's not flashy, it's not loud, but it's the secret weapon behind every great achievement. The world celebrates results, but real winners celebrate consistency. Because they know that showing up daily, even when no one is watching, is what separates the average from the extraordinary. Everyone has big dreams, but very few are willing to pay the daily price. Discipline means doing what you said you would do, long after the mood you set it in has left. It means waking up early when you don't feel like it. It means working when distractions are calling your name. It means choosing long-term gain over short-term comfort. That's not punishment. That's power. That's how greatness is built. One disciplined day at a time. People often say they lack motivation, but what they really lack is structure. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. When your days are run by emotion, you'll lose direction every time you hit a low. But when your days are run by commitment, by systems, by non-negotiables, you move forward, no matter what. That's how winners think. They don't rely on feelings, they rely on routine. Discipline isn't about being hard on yourself, it's about being loyal to your future. Every time you wake up and do the hard thing, even when it's uncomfortable, you build self-respect. And when you respect yourself, you stop settling. You stop wasting time. You stop negotiating with excuses. You become someone who follows through. And that kind of person is unstoppable. Want to be a millionaire? Then act like one before you become one. Millionaires aren't born with discipline. They build it. They plan their days. They set priorities. They eliminate distractions. They make time for growth. Their schedule reflects their values. Their calendar reflects their commitment. And most importantly, they don't break promises to themselves. You have to make your discipline so strong that it becomes part of your identity. Not, I'll try to be consistent, but I am consistent. Not, I hope I stay focused, but I am focused. Language matters. Identity matters. Because when your habits align with who you believe you are, change becomes automatic. Effort turns into instinct. Start small if you need to. Wake up 30 minutes earlier, read 10 pages a day, cut one distraction, build one new positive habit. Track your progress. Don't chase perfection, chase progress. Discipline isn't about doing everything. It's about doing the right things daily without fail. This is your reminder. The life you want won't come from one big move. It'll come from hundreds of small, smart, disciplined decisions stacked over time. Master your days, and you'll master your destiny. Because success doesn't respond to desire, it responds to discipline. Chapter 7. Setting your goals. Success in life only comes to those who know what they truly want. Setting clear goals is the very first and most important step toward creating a better life. Many people work hard, but without direction, their energy gets scattered. When you begin a journey without a destination, you end up wandering. But if you know exactly where you're going, even if the road is tough, you're far more likely to get there. Goals give you a reason to wake up each morning. They push you through hard times, and they inspire you to grow every single day. Understanding your goals and making them clear is like choosing a path with a strong purpose. First, you have to be honest with yourself and ask, what do I really want? Do you want success in a particular career? Do you want to improve your personal life, your health, or your mindset? Everyone's goals are different, and that's why it's important not to base your goals on what others are doing. Listen to your heart. Think about your passions, your interests, and what truly matters to you. Once you start to define your goals, try to use the SMART method: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This means your goals should be clear and detailed. You should be able to measure your progress. They must be realistic. They should be connected to your life's bigger picture, and they should have a deadline. For example, saying, I want to be successful is vague, but saying, I will complete a digital marketing course in 6 months and start freelancing is a SMART goal. After setting your goals, the most important thing is to take action. Many people write down goals and then forget about them. But remember, without action, a goal is just a dream. You have to show up every day, even if it's just with a small step. Create a daily or weekly plan and stick to it. Track your progress regularly, and if you fall off track, don't give up. Adjust, and keep going. There will be days when your motivation is low. That's normal. What matters is that you keep going with discipline and consistency. Your commitment to your goal must be stronger than your mood on any given day. And yes, there will be moments of doubt and exhaustion. That's when your goal will give you strength, because it reminds you why you started in the first place. Keep visualizing your success. Keep reminding yourself of the life you want to create. Every day, do something, no matter how small, that brings you closer to your goal. Every big achievement starts with one small decision. And once you choose your direction, everything else becomes about moving forward. So define your goal clearly, build your plan with intent, and never stop moving toward the life you truly want. Because once you know your destination, the path may be long, but it's no longer unclear. Chapter 8. Believing in yourself. The foundation of all success in life is believing in yourself. Without self-belief, no one can truly achieve their goals. People who succeed in life don't always have the most talent, but they are the ones who believed in their abilities, even when others doubted them. It is this belief that pushes you to continue even when the odds are against you. Without belief in yourself, you will never step out of your comfort zone or take the risks needed for success. Every person has something unique to offer, but often people lose sight of their potential when they start comparing themselves to others. You are enough as you are. You have everything you need to achieve your dreams, and you must realize that the only limit is the one you place on yourself. The key to success is believing that you are capable of achieving what you set out to do, no matter how impossible it may seem at first. Self-belief is not just about thinking highly of yourself, but about developing a mindset that keeps you moving forward even in the face of failure and adversity. Everyone makes mistakes. It's how you handle those mistakes that defines your path. A person who believes in themselves uses every failure as a lesson, as an opportunity for growth. This is how they develop resilience and perseverance. It's important to accept that setbacks are a natural part of the journey, but what truly matters is how you respond to them. If you let failure define you, you will never move forward. But if you view failure as a stepping stone, you will eventually reach your destination. Believing in yourself also means accepting who you are, flaws and all. Self-belief requires self-acceptance. It means trusting your instincts and trusting your decisions, even when things don't go according to plan. Many people give up on their dreams simply because someone else told them that it couldn't be done. But if you don't believe in yourself, then no one else will. The world only recognizes those who first recognize their own potential. And it's in the face of adversity that your belief in yourself becomes your greatest strength. When you are chasing a dream, you have to believe in your ability to achieve it. No matter how long it takes, no matter how hard the road gets, and no matter how many people tell you that it's impossible, if you don't believe that you can do it, you won't. It's the belief in your own potential that will keep you going even when things look bleak. There will be moments of doubt, moments of fear, and moments when you feel like giving up. But the key is to continue. The journey to success is rarely linear, and it's filled with obstacles, but the strength of your belief will get you through those moments. Positive thinking and self-encouragement are critical tools in this journey. Tell yourself every day that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that you have what it takes to succeed. Avoid negative self-talk and surround yourself with positivity. Believing in yourself is not something that happens overnight. It is a practice. It's a habit that you must nurture and grow each day. As you start to believe in yourself more, your confidence will rise, and your potential will begin to unfold. Remember that self-belief is the most powerful tool you can use to achieve your dreams. It may take time and effort, but if you truly believe in yourself, there is nothing that can stop you from succeeding. Chapter 9. Making difficulties your friend. Everyone in life faces challenges, but the ones who make these difficulties their friend are the ones who are truly successful. Challenges and obstacles are part of life, and instead of running away from them, learning to fight them brings out your true strength. When you face difficulties, you discover your inner strength. After every challenge, you find yourself stronger, better, and more mature. This is when you need to change your perspective. Often we believe that difficulties are roadblocks to our success, but in reality, they open up new doors of opportunity. If you make difficulties your friend, every challenge brings new ways and ideas that make your life better. If you run away from difficulties, you can never achieve your dreams or goals. Life's true essence is found when you go through struggles and reach your destination. It is a test of your patience and willpower. Everyone faces struggles in life, but those who deal with them wisely are the ones who move forward. Making difficulties your friend means you see them as part of your growth. You learn from challenges, make them your strength, and with them, you reach your goals. If you think that difficulties are an obstacle to your path, you can never achieve your dreams. You need to understand that every difficulty can be made your friend. You must recognize your inner strength and resilience. If you maintain a positive mindset and face difficulties with courage, you will see how these very obstacles turn into new paths and opportunities for you. The journey of life is never easy, but when you make difficulties your strength, the journey becomes far more rewarding. The true success lies in gathering more courage and determination after every difficulty. Until you face challenges, you will never understand your true potential. By facing difficulties, you learn to recognize your limits and push beyond them. Therefore, embrace every challenge as a friend and try to learn from it. The difficulties that aim to pull you down, if recognized correctly, can be the very reason they lift you up. At every turn in life, you will face struggles, but when you make them your friend, the journey of life becomes much more beautiful and fulfilling. Chapter 10. The importance of patience in the journey. The journey of life is often difficult and long, and one of the most important things you need in this journey is patience. Every person who reaches their destination has maintained patience throughout their journey. The journey is not just about reaching the destination. It is about every moment, every step you take toward your goal, and that is the true essence of the journey. Every step requires your courage and patience to move forward. Without patience, a person becomes tired quickly, sees every challenge as a failure, and eventually gives up on their dreams. However, a person who moves toward their destination with patience will never give up. Patience doesn't simply mean waiting. It means controlling yourself, understanding your emotions, and handling every difficult moment with composure and perseverance. When you are on a journey, there will be times when you feel like nothing is moving, and you are far from your destination. But this is when you need patience the most. If you break your spirit at that time, you will be far away from your destination forever. Patience allows you to understand that every difficult time is just a phase, and it will pass. Another aspect of patience during the journey is accepting your mistakes until you achieve what you set out to do. Every mistake teaches you something, and if you continue to criticize and complain about your mistakes, you will never reach your goals. Patience teaches you that mistakes are part of the journey, and you must move forward with them. When you have patience during your journey, you will better understand your path. You will handle every problem with ease, and you will move towards your goal with grace. Patience helps you develop resilience, control your emotions, and gain strength and confidence. It encourages you to move forward despite the challenges, and you will see how, at every stage of your journey, you become better and stronger. Patience is the most important element in the journey of life. As long as you move forward with patience, you will never be far from your destination. It is patience that leads you to your goals and allows you to transform every difficulty into your strength. Chapter 11. Setting Goals in Life. In life, having a clear and strong goal is crucial if you want to reach your desired destination. A goal gives you direction, focus, and purpose. Without a clear goal, your journey can feel aimless and uncertain. Setting goals is not just about reaching a particular destination, but it's about every step you take toward it. When you set clear goals, it enables you to make intentional choices, directing your actions and efforts in the right direction. The concept of goals varies for each individual. For some, career aspirations are at the forefront, while others may prioritize personal development, relationships, or financial success. Regardless of what your goal is, defining it clearly is of utmost importance. A vague goal can lead to confusion and wasted effort. But when you set a clear, specific goal, your energy is concentrated on that particular aim, which helps you stay on track and progress efficiently. Goal setting is more than simply writing down what you want to achieve. It is about creating a vision and laying out an actionable plan to make that vision a reality. When you write your goals down, you are making a commitment to yourself. This act of writing serves as a constant reminder and helps you stay accountable. It gives you a visual representation of where you want to go and what steps you need to take to get there. Every day, this reminder keeps you focused, motivated, and moving in the right direction. While it is important to set goals, it is equally important to ensure that these goals are realistic and achievable. Often, people set very high or unrealistic goals and then become disheartened when they don't reach them. This can lead to discouragement and eventually giving up. It's essential to ensure that your goals are attainable, given your current situation and resources. Realistic goals are motivating because they are challenging but not impossible to achieve. Breaking down large goals into smaller, manageable steps is also a key to success. Life is a long journey, and expecting everything to happen all at once can be overwhelming. By breaking down a large goal into smaller milestones, you create a clear roadmap. Each milestone you achieve brings you closer to your ultimate goal. This approach not only makes the journey less daunting, but also helps you track your progress. When you see how much you've accomplished, it gives you the confidence to continue. Tracking your progress is crucial to achieving your goals. Without monitoring how far you've come, it becomes difficult to see your growth and areas where you need improvement. Tracking progress allows you to adjust your methods if necessary and stay on course. Regular reviews of your goals and progress can also provide clarity and help you refocus if you're drifting off course. Setting goals is more than just a technique for success. It's a way to give your life meaning and direction. Goals turn your dreams into actionable plans and give you the motivation to work towards them every day. By setting clear, achievable goals, you are essentially creating a blueprint for a life that is fulfilling, meaningful, and focused. Every step you take towards your goal brings you closer to realizing your potential. Chapter 12. Recognizing Success in Life. Success means different things to different people. For some, success is about reaching the pinnacle of their careers, while for others, it may involve personal growth or inner peace. However, true success is achieved when you recognize your own happiness and reach your destination, no matter how difficult the journey may be. Life is rarely perfect, but reaching your goal, no matter how challenging, is itself a significant success. When we talk about success, it's essential to first understand that success isn't just about the things you show to the world. Everyone has their own perception of success based on their personal life. True success means living life on your own terms. You choose the path that best fulfills you while working towards your goals. Success comes when you define your own journey and make meaningful decisions that lead you to your desired destination. One way to recognize success in life is to see every day as a step towards achieving your goals. When you value the efforts you put into your daily life, you are already on the path to success. Every small success you achieve brings you closer to your ultimate goal. Success isn't just about large achievements, but also about appreciating each little step you take in your journey. Every effort, every challenge faced, and every lesson learned is part of your growth. Another essential aspect of recognizing success is how you handle failure. Everyone faces failure at some point in life. However, it is those who learn from their failures who truly embrace success. The challenges you face teach you resilience and strength, pushing you to move forward. When you learn from your mistakes, you step closer to your true success. Success isn't about never failing. It's about growing from those failures and continuing to move forward. Real success isn't about measuring your achievements against others. It's about helping others grow along with you. Those who share their success and inspire others to improve their lives are the ones who truly understand the meaning of success. If, in your pursuit of your dreams, you can also better the lives of others around you, that is the true essence of success. Success in life also means finding balance. Everyone seeks happiness and peace. But success is not about chasing one thing at the cost of all else. Success is about finding a way to manage both your personal and professional lives. True success comes when you create harmony within yourself and find a way to fulfill your aspirations while maintaining a sense of peace and joy. Therefore, the true recognition of success lies in the journey itself. When you make your steps purposeful and meaningful, you understand the essence of success. While everyone's definition of success may differ, real success is when you understand who you are and live your life on your own terms. Chapter 13. Overcoming Doubts and Embracing Confidence. In life, doubt often creeps in like a shadow, silently creeping up when we least expect it. It's a natural part of the human experience, a companion that many of us try to shake off, but find ourselves carrying it for longer than we wish. Doubt can be a thief of our dreams, robbing us of the courage to act, to move forward, to take risks. Yet in truth, doubt is not something we need to fear. It is something we need to understand and overcome. The first step in overcoming doubt is to acknowledge it. Denying its existence only strengthens its hold on us. Instead, face your doubts head-on. Recognize that they are merely a reflection of your inner fears, fears of failure, fears of rejection, and fears of the unknown. By accepting that doubt exists, you are already taking the first step toward freeing yourself from its grip. It is important to realize that everyone, no matter how successful or confident they appear, has experienced doubt at some point. Doubt does not discriminate. It does not care how far you've come or how much you've achieved. It will challenge you at every turn, especially when you are about to take the leap into something new. But this is where true confidence is born, not in the absence of doubt, but in the ability to move forward despite it. When doubt enters your mind, ask yourself, what is the worst that could happen? More often than not, you'll realize that the consequences of failure are not as dire as your mind imagines. In fact, failure is often a stepping stone to success. It is through our failures that we learn, adapt, and grow. Therefore, instead of letting doubt paralyze you, use it as a fuel for action. Shift your mindset from one of fear to one of possibility. Embrace the unknown and see every challenge as an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Building confidence is a gradual process. It starts with small, consistent actions that push you out of your comfort zone. The more you face your doubts, the less power they have over you. Confidence doesn't come from having all the answers. It comes from trusting yourself to handle whatever comes your way. It's about taking the first step, even when you don't have a clear map of where you're going. It's about trusting your instincts, learning from your experiences, and knowing that you have the strength to rise again, no matter how many times you fall. One of the most powerful tools in overcoming doubt is surrounding yourself with the right people. Those who believe in you, encourage you, and support you when you doubt yourself are invaluable. Seek out those individuals who lift you up and help you see your potential. The right support system acts as a mirror, reflecting your strengths and reminding you of the greatness that lies within you. Lastly, remember that confidence is not about being perfect. It's about being authentic, being true to yourself, and trusting your journey. Doubt will always be there, but it does not have to control you. Confidence is the ability to keep moving forward, regardless of the doubts that arise. It's about realizing that even if you don't have all the answers, you have the courage to ask the right questions and the strength to keep going. So next time doubt enters your mind, remember this. It is not your enemy, but a signal that you are on the brink of something new, something powerful. Embrace it, face it, and keep moving forward. Confidence is built through action, and every step you take is a victory over the doubts that once held you back. Chapter 14. The Courage to Begin Again. There comes a time in life when a person feels the need to stop, take a deep breath, and gather the courage to walk a new path. This moment is both joyful and testing. Joyful because a new opportunity stands before you, and testing because it demands that you confront your inner fears, the chains of the past, and the expectations of society. The first thing you need for a new beginning is a decision. A firm, strong, and clear decision that I will change. Not someone else. Me. Many people want to change, but they don't decide. They think about it every day, dream every night. But when morning comes, they return to the same old life. But the one who makes the decision one day, truly makes it, has the power to change their circumstances, their mindset, and their entire world. A new beginning doesn't happen on the outside first. It starts as a quiet revolution inside. It begins when you start listening to your own voice, when you do what your heart tells you, not what others expect. People will say it's too hard, that you can't do it, that your situation is impossible. But remember, the greatest victory comes when you silence all those voices and believe in your own. Every new beginning asks for a sacrifice. Something must be let go in order to gain something greater. Old relationships, old habits, old thinking, they're not easy to part with. But if you truly want a successful life, these sacrifices must be made. Change is never comfortable, but it's always worth it. To begin again, you must also admit that you failed in the past, and that now you've learned. This acceptance is powerful, because until you recognize your past mistakes, you cannot walk forward into your new life. The most successful people are those who turn their failures into stepping stones, not barriers. It's also important to improve your surroundings. Stay away from people who constantly doubt you, who pull you down. Surround yourself with those who lift you up, who understand your dreams, and who genuinely want to see you move forward. Lastly, know that a new beginning doesn't happen just once. Life keeps giving you chances. If you fall, rise again. If everything ends, begin again. Because true success isn't the kind you get without struggle. It's the kind that comes after falling again and again and still rising with hope. So if you're wondering today, can I start over? My answer is yes, right now, this very moment. Because change begins today. The moment you decide you no longer want to remain who you were. Conclusion: a promise of new beginnings. This book is not just a collection of words. It has been a journey in which you revisited your past, understood your present, and dared to dream about your future. With every chapter, a new window opened, a new door that tried to bring you closer to your true self. And now, as you arrive at the final page, I want you to pause for a moment and ask yourself, am I truly ready to change? Remember, the journey of transformation is never a straight road. It comes with ups and downs, moments of doubt, and obstacles of fear. But the person who realizes that standing still means moving backward, even if they walk slowly, keeps moving forward. And that persistence, those small but sincere decisions, are what build the foundation for lasting success. Through this book, you've learned everything a new beginning requires. Belief in yourself, choosing your environment wisely, learning from mistakes, walking through fear, dreaming big, and taking action. Now is the time to take these lessons from the page to your real life. The book may be ending, but your story is far from over. These words may end, but the fire within you, your dreams, your passion, they're still alive. If you've truly read this with your heart, felt every message, and recognized the truth, then you now have everything you need to transform your life. So today, in this very moment, make a promise to yourself, to your life, and to your future. I will not stop. I will not fear. I will change, because I am the author of my own life.